Important, please read. This covers heavy topics of depression. This is always a tough subject, but I feel like it's something that needed to be talked about. Depression never goes away on its own, and I want to try to normalize therapy and getting help. Please be careful and take care of yourselves because you all are important. I act as a narrator in this story to explain what's happening from an outside perspective. Anytime you see this symbol, that is just me telling you what is happening. There is no song in this video, it is just a story to end my Depressed Deku series. Thank you to all you lovelies for the support. Enjoy the video. I can't watch this. Saying though, tears and shaking. No. Please. ... Please. Guys, look. Todoroki froze him. They all look up to see Deku frozen in place with just one foot off the edge. Uraraka runs up the stairs followed by Aizawa and the rest of the class. They reached the top to see Todoroki holding Deku. Midoriya didn't shed a single tear, his eyes were glassy while holding an empty stare at the sky. Thank God, problem child, you're okay. Don't ever scare us again. Sparkle. We're so glad you're okay. Sparkle. Aizawa sat on his knees huddled amongst the others, tears streaming down his face uncontrollably. ... Why ... Why did you do it? He sounded weak. His words weighed down by the pain he felt. The phrase he said brought silence amongst the muffled cries of the people surrounding him. Aizawa, I know you're concerned, but now is not the time. Midoriya looked as if he died right there. Todoroki held him close, feeling his heartbeat, but he knew that right now, Midoriya was soulless. Despite that, Deku sat up and stared at Aizawa with no expression. He began to speak with no life in his voice. I didn't have anything to live for ... Everything just felt ... So dull ... There's no joy when you're constantly told you'll never be anything. Everyone stared in disbelief. They just couldn't grasp that someone with such high hopes was reduced to feelings of uselessness. Bakugou stood back before, but now he pushed his way through all the students sitting in front of Deku. He knelt down in front of Deku and held him. He bawled into Midoriya's shoulder. Everyone stood, realizing the solidarity of this moment but apprehensive of what was going to happen next. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was saying, and I know I can never take it back. I can't make any of the pain disappear. I know I will never be able to apologize. Even after you tried to save me ... I just kept going ... Until I got so bad I didn't recognize myself ... Get away from him. Get away from him. He's shaking ... Bakugou, get away from him. He was so loud the class stood vigilant, awaiting the fight. Todoroki pushed Bakugou off Midoriya to reveal Bakugou's puffy eyes. Before anything else happened, Midoriya stood up. Shaking violently, he was barely able to balance, but he continued to stand as tall as he could. With as much strength as he could muster, he yelled loud enough for everyone to hear. Enough. You think this is what I want? You think I want to be here to see I tore all my friends apart? I know I need help. I ... I know I'm not okay, but I'll try to be better. Just don't fight. Tears well in his eyes as he completely collapses. Just let me be ... I love you all ... I'm sorry. I have forgiven you a long time ago, Kuken, but now I need time. Everyone crowded around him and hugged him. After a few minutes they all went back to their dorms. Everyone get some rest for the night. Tomorrow I need to see Bakugou and Midoriya in my office to discuss some things. Counseling will be offered for everyone, and everyone is required to at least go to one session for at least 15 minutes. A few days after the incident, everyone went to their sessions and finally felt relief that things would be for the better. Midoriya and Bakugou were both sent to therapy and are doing much better. Midoriya seems truly happier and his mental health improved rapidly with all the support. Bakugou learned to deal with his emotions and found peace within all the anger he was burdened with. The school also created new resources for all the students so they can talk to someone no matter what the situation may be. Everything changed for the better and stronger bonds were created because of this event.